Disney hasn't changed any of its policies. Did they suddenly cease to be a threat to Florida's children, or is this a case of a presidential candidate whose poll numbers have been lagging, realizing this is a political loser? A recent New York Times poll found a majority of Republican voters, 52%, prefer a candidate who believes the government should stay out of deciding what corporations should support, compared to just 38% who want a candidate who fights corporations that promote woke ideology. Are poll numbers like that and not any meaningful movement by Disney maybe the real reason behind DeSantis' push here? Let's ask Hal Lambert, a Republican megadonor who supports Ron DeSantis for president. Thanks so much for coming on the show, Hal. Appreciate it. So is there more that we're not seeing here?
No, I don't think there's any more to it at all. I think that he won. Disney lost. The state of Florida has what they want, which is Disney no longer operates autonomously, almost like their own state within the state of Florida. And now Disney's, because they lost, are suing the state of Florida, including Governor DeSantis. And he's basically saying, look, they need to drop the lawsuit and move on because it's over. So I think you'll still see him talk about fighting woke corporations along the path of the campaign trail. But it's certainly not going to be talking about Disney all the time. He is running for president of the United States, and there's a lot of other issues to go after. And, Disney, again, it's over for them. So, I think his view is they need to drop the lawsuit and move on.
Well, but put aside the legal issues for a minute. I thought this was all about trying to get them to stop being so woke, and Disney hasn't changed one bit in any of its policies as a result of Ron DeSantis. It sure seems like he's realizing that this is a political loser, no?
No, I don't think it was, I think many people would prefer that Disney not, force an agenda on the country. But what this was really about within the state of Florida was a corporation who's not even based there. They're based in California, getting involved in politics within the state, trying to actively change legislation within the state. And doing it with special tax status.
But that's not what he was focused on. I hear you on that, but that's not what Ron DeSantis was focused on. I mean, this started as a result of the education bill. It didn't start.
That's right.
Right? And so that was the goal. The goal was to sort of say, we got to stop Disney, which is in the state of Florida, has a huge presence there, from sexualizing children and doing all this other stuff. And regardless of what you think about all that, it just seems like that battle is bogging him down, and he's getting hit by the other candidates now for spending so much time on this. So now he's saying, oh, well, I'm ready to move on.
Well, wait, let me correct something there. It wasn't about stopping Disney from sexualizing children. It was about stopping the schools in the state of Florida from sexualizing kindergartner through third grade. That's what the bill was about. Disney and others kept coming out saying it was a don't say gay bill, which, by the way, it said nowhere in the bill. It wasn't titled don't say gay, and it never said that anywhere in the bill. So they were falsely making claims in the state to try to affect the outcome of legislation. That's what he was fighting back against. And there's corporations doing that all over the place. But look, Disney has done this, across the board. I mean, they've lost their market caps, come way down after this. The CEO that did it all in the beginning, he's no longer there. So it hasn't worked for Disney. I think it's been actually a negative for Disney. And I think Governor DeSantis is saying, look, you guys need to stop fighting. It's over. And he's focused on running for president and getting his message out.
Maybe been a negative for Disney. It's also seemingly been a negative for DeSantis on the campaign trail. But look, we'll see. We'll see what happens from here. I appreciate the perspective, Hal Lambert. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.